Okay, so we'll talk to you.
So, what do you want to know?
You thought he was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Okay.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. I mean, you rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Oh, punch his face in, why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. He slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
That's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Okay. No. Continue. I click random buttons. Sometimes it works.
Is there any?
Nothing you get. May as well heal back up while I'm going to be running around.
So, what do you want to...
No, try this again.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We've been partners in that... Right.
Oh, that doesn't give me anything anyway. So he's obviously lying about this as well, which is stupid. Discuss the murder. They're both lying. That's the thing, right? Hendon's lying. He knew his wife was cheating on him, which is not really lying, actually, ever reconsidered. That's the thing. It's lying because he said, you said. I don't know. I think maybe I'm jumping ahead on the kind of injury thing, but like, you said that you didn't know him, which means he's lied because Rickard is lying. They had a fight over business matters. Maybe I should have gone with the... I mean, I would have... That's the annoying thing, is I can't go and say, oh, this guy did it and this guy did it. It's annoying. I wonder what happens if you say the wrong thing. As in, you click on the wrong thing. Does it go through and go, oh, you failed? Right, well, information droid.
Is there any other information you need?
Weapon. Tell me about the weapon.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
That's not useful.
Very well.
So the sample, so the blood, didn't belong to Calder. Now, you're injured. You said you sprained your ankle getting out from your hide. You were holding your wrist and you're injured, and you're like, oh, I didn't injure myself. So
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too. So he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Yeah, it's Handon's. Yeah, thank you.
Right.
It's Handon's. I know that because he would have been carrying one because he was running.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body? Oh, I could have said that. Oh, that's annoying.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure. But normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no... But it may have been my own fault. I was just...
Okay, so that's just kind of going around
Okay.
something we've already said. Okay. What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
You injured?
Injured? Of course.
So he's lying about being injured. Can I get any more information out of you?
Is there any other...
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
No, thank you.
Very well.
If it's that important, why didn't you report it? Want to discuss the murder? Didn't belong to the victim. It's Handon's. He lied about it being stolen. Right, so apparent. Oh, right. The information droid, I assume, compared it to a sample from the body and said it didn't match. So I assume he's now going to tell us it belonged to Mr. Handon, who's now going to go, "Oh, I'm not injured."
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Well, you told me that about before.
Very well.
You told me that before, and so I assumed it was Handon's. We'll talk to Rickard first, I think.
So, what do you want to know?
Oh. Said you're limping, you hurt?
Well, kind of. Right.
Oh, it's just because he's being so fake about the fact he was... you've given me an information about him lying, asking... while I'm trying to find out who's lying. It's so obvious. You're holding your side, are you injured?
Of course.
Now. I'll discuss the murder. What do you mean? I know it didn't belong to the victim, but it belonged to Handon. It's... Yeah, I'm trying... The thought I have is they're having a bit of a scrap. He gets angry about the fact his wife's cheating on him with Thingy, whose name I still haven't written down. And then Rickard sees him, thinks it's his Irias, shoots, but that requires the sun to be out, which it wasn't. It didn't belong to the victim. Handon. He's injured and lying about it. Principally. He's clutching his side.
Wanakunbes ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tukning chatukunde mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jidabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nunya. Tong patukashmak talea. Ka chikun itahaldonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rubihodunga ku unkabe.
That's possible. But the thing is, they've both got motives. And all three of them were to get... So he's lying. He's also lying about it. But the thing is, why lie about the fact that he was injured? He could have just said it. No, they must be both guilty, I think. If he said... So I assume if I'd said he was lying about his motive, that would have gone the other way. And admitted Calder was having an affair with his wife.
Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rubihodunga ku hunkabe. Runda bihodunga kun hunkabi. Wanakun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Onga kumbis chang ba mulera.
Damn both of you.
Takunjis takniki grabelmobo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Olisha ponka bola wana chikne. Wamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis. Mulerabes. Kachikun itahaldonga. Ikinkuno pa mulerachikun. Slimo podona rubihodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Onga kumbis chang ba mulera.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet.
Yay!
Onga kumbis tulpi kikuliana. Dong patugas makdelea.
Currently trying to work out like how that would go in... Yeah, experience. Yay. I'm kind of trying to work out how that would go in a court of law. Considering there's no actual evidence, no hard evidence. Either way, apologies. Assumably they'd have a weather report, which would prove that Rickard was lying. So if he fired... So they could argue with that one. I should probably have a look at Mr. Calf. So skills, so treat injury, max that out, I think. Why isn't that full? We'll give that to you anyway. I never know what to give you. Maybe the improved rapid shot or the improved power blast? Actually, that's probably better. There we go. Not too far from the... Oh, mission's quite a way off. Oh, that's sad. Makes sense because he's in character, she's younger, so we want to be heading over to the Ancient Grove. So yeah, that was an interesting thing. I think I'll probably meander on a little bit further, get towards the grove, but then I think I'm gonna probably call it before I actually go in. Oh, I'm not avoiding you then. Oh, boo! Boo shenanigans! I got kited. I think that's it. I think that's the technical RPG-ish term. Oh, there's another Mandalorian over there, by the looks of it. This is a terrible plan, but they're both targeting me, so I think we're alright. I miss. Maybe I should just not flurry. Stick with the not flurrying plan. Quick cure for everyone. There's a few Mandalorians there. Oh hello. Wakey, wakey. So maybe we're not actually going to be going to the grove. The grove is over that way, isn't it? There's a person over there. There's also some people here. So I think next time we're probably going to actually do a lot of beating up of people as we deal with these Mandalorians and deal with that person over there and what I assume is the grove area that we've been sent to kind of clear out. At least I think so. I think that's what we're doing. Mandalorian raiders, there's more of them around, which I assume it's these guys. There's this robot droid thing that we need to find. Jedi trials, so we've got to guess. Let's go into the meditation grove and dealing with whatever's there. And Karth has some issues. Oh, actually, there was some more quests there. And then talk to Bastila. Because of the Force! And the fact it's flowing through me. More than a normal Jedi apprentice. So, yes, next time we're gonna... Oh, let's not get too close. Next time we're gonna deal with these fellows, and then deal with the grove. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.